Just try it. It is good without sauce. So, you like it? Do you like it? Come on, man, you have to like it. Tell me you like it. Come on. Come on, China, man. Come on.
Bro, it tastes like a little weird. What is this?
Vietnamese specialty. It's meat. Vietnamese specialty.
What kind of meat, though?
Vietnamese specialty meat. What are you talking about? You like it?
What kind of meat? What kind of meat is this?
Do you want to know? Like seriously, do you want to know?
Bro, what kind of meat is this?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is dog meat right here. Dog. It's like, woo! Oh, come on!
Yo, bro, what the is this, bro?
What's wrong?
Bro, are you serious, bro?
I'm serious right now, bro. Look, here on the menu. All dog meat. Dog meat right there.
Yo, bro, you think this is funny, bro? Why would you do that? Why the would you do that, bro?
I mean, you have Indian food, right? This is just dog, man. Come on.
Bro, I'm about to slap the shit out of you, bro. I'm really about to slap the shit out of you, bro. You just tricked me to have dog meat. You knew I wasn't gonna like it. That's why you ain't tell me. Why the would you do that, bro?
I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Come on, bro.
Shut the up.
Sorry, bro.
Bro. Bro, I'm about to... Bro, I really want to him up, bro. Bro, what?
Let's try it.
All right, hey, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to our powers, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, a give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth to the contrary and well through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. A peace, mercy, and blessings to the beloved Akim that are out there pushing this word wholeheartedly in truth and in sincerity, that are not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly staying on that straight and narrow, fighting for your crowns in these last days that we are truly living in. Even Shalom to the few sisters, the Aquabs that are out there, and even Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like the other nations, but their seed line goes back into our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm the brother Hira, coming back with another lesson to the Lord willing, edify and feed the lambs of the Lord. All right, which is going to just be a quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. All right, which I don't blame China Mac. He pretty much, lost it after the Vietnamese dude, tricked him into eating so-called specialty Vietnamese meat, which was dog meat, And, I believe through the spirit that China Mac is an Israelite, all right? And that's the reason why he had that reaction, okay? All right, and, he looks just like somebody of another nation, okay? But we don't look on the outward appearance when it comes down to dealing with individuals. It's more about the spirit, okay? That kind of gives you an indicator whether it's a Jake or not, all right? And you got to have a spiritual eye to see these things. Let me go to the book of Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, all right? So that's our affirmation, all right? That's what we kind of based if it's a Jake or not, okay, based upon the character, the spirit, how they react to certain things. And the reason why he was so pissed off is because the Gentiles, which go back into the children of the promise, all right, those that have been scattered or maybe brought up into another landmass, okay, but one of our forefathers laid down that seed and they grew up to look like the people of that land, that they were born in, well, they're an Israelite, okay? Because there's a difference between the natural Gentiles and Israelite foreigners, all right? And you know, the scriptures speak about how our people do the things of the law but not knowing. This is Romans 2 and 14. It says, for when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law or a law unto themselves. Okay, so you have examples in history, you know, just like the Northern Kingdom. All right, you have the tribes of Issachar. They wear the ponchos, but you see at the bottom of the ponchos they'll have like the fringes down there. Then there's certain books where you had certain Edomites that went to go live amongst the Gadites, okay, and they would sing spiritual hymns to the Most High and his son Yahushua, all right, praising, all right, and speaking Hebrew, or they would rock certain of the fringes, okay, and that's because their origins go back to Israel, the ones that have received the covenant, all right, the laws that were given unto us, okay. And you know, I was looking into some information, you know, but they say about which this is you know, veering off a little bit, but dealing with Ruth. It said around the time of 1275 to 1100 BC or 1100 BC, okay. This was pretty much during the era of the judges, but there was a famine that took place during Noemi's time, okay, which her and her husband. Let me go to the book of Ruth real fast, okay. Eli Melech, okay, which I'll grab his name. His name means Alayah Malak, okay, which is well, I'll get it, which I believe it says my God is my king, or God is my king in the Hebrew, all right. There's a significance to the story because you had Ruth, you had them flee, you had them leave Bethlehem of Judah and go to the land of Moab. Okay, so let me read this right here in the book of Ruth 1:1. It says, now it came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to sojourn in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. And the name of the man was Eli Melech, which let me grab that real fast. Eli Melech, which is Alayah Malak, which is my God is king, okay. So this was Noemi's husband, okay, which had 2 sons, all right. It says, and the name of the man was Eli Melech, and the name of his wife Noemi, and the name of his 2 sons Mahlon and Chilion, Ephrathites of Bethlehem, Judah, which I believe that word Ephrathites goes back into the Ephraimites, all right. It says, and they came into the country of Moab and continued there, and Alayah Malak, Noemi's husband, died, and she was left and her 2 sons, and they took them wives of the woman of Moab, and the name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth, and they dwelt there about 10 years. And Mahlon and Chilion died also, both of them, and the woman was left of her 2 sons and her husband. Then she arose with her daughters-in-law, that she might return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab how that the Lord had visited his people and given them bread. Okay, so that curse that was on the land of Israel, all right, the Lord pretty much made it plentiful again, all right. he took away the famine that was in the land, and Naomi decided to go back. All right, but at this time, you know, her husband and both her sons died. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Ruth, which was a Moabite, she decided to travel back with her to the land of Israel, okay? And the other daughter-in-law stayed in the land, all right, which Ruth, you know, in a sense you could say that she was free from the law, all right? Because, you know, I want to say is when the children don't bear seed, another man could pretty much come and bear seed and give a child to that lineage, roughly paraphrasing, all right? And she's free in the law. Even though she's a heathen, she's free in the law to be with another man because her husband is actually dead, all right? So, you know, the significance of the story of Ruth, okay, let me slack it. The significance of the story of Ruth is not Ruth herself, but the fact that an Israelite man can actually lay down with a heathen woman and actually continue the seed line throughout the heathen woman, you know, and that's why you would hear the apostles go into how, you know, since you got all this going on with the Israelite woman in these times, especially the black woman, the Latina woman, you know, all this women's liberation, feminism, and how the women don't need a man proud and things of that nature. All right, we can restart the nation, all right, with the heathen woman, okay? Because truth be told, we don't need the Israelite woman to start back our nation, all right? Matter of fact, let me grab another precept, okay? Because see, through I want to say it's what through the pedigree, all right? Yep. Numbers 1:18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their family by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upwards by their polls. All right, so let me get this real fast. Let me go to the online etymology. Let me see what that says. I'm just, you know, doing something quick through the spirit. Let me see. Pedigree. Let's see what that says. All right, pedigree. All right, dealing with what? Cognate, crane, descent of old manuscripts, descents resembling the branching lines of a genealogical chart. The sign also happened to look like a bird's footprint. Okay, so it goes back to your genealogy, your ancestral line. You see your ancestral line, okay, your pedigree, all right? And this was the significance of the book of Ruth, because you had, you know, when you go into the story, you had Ruth that pretty much was back in the land, and she met the man by the name of Boaz, okay, all right? And you know, eventually her and Boaz got together, all right? Let me see. Let's go to Ruth 4:5. It says, then said Boaz, what day thou buyest the field of the hand of Naomi, thou must buy it also of Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of the dead, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance. It says, and the kinsman said, I cannot redeem it for myself, lest I mar my own inheritance. Redeem thou my right to thyself, for I cannot redeem it. It says, now this was the manner in former times in Israel concerning redeeming and concerning change. For to confirm all things, a man pluck off his shoe and gave it to his neighbor. And this was a testimony in Israel. Therefore the kinsman said unto Boaz, buy it for thee. So he drew off his shoe. And Boaz said unto the elders and unto all the people, ye are witness this day that I have bought all that was Elimelech or Allah Yamalak, and all that was Chilions and Malons of the hand of Naomi, Moreover, Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of Mahlon, have I purchased to be my wife, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance, that the name of the dead be not cut off from among his brethren, and from the gate of his place ye are witness this day. And all the people that were in the gate and the elders said, we are witnesses. The Lord maketh the woman that is come into thine house like Rachel and like Leah, which two did build the house of Israel, and do thou worthily in Ephratah, and be famous in Bethlehem, and let the house be like the house of Perez, whom Tamar bare unto Judah, of the seed which the Lord shall give thee of this young woman. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife, and when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son. All right. And the woman said unto Naomi, blessed be the Lord, which have not left thee this day without a kinsman, that his name may be famous in Israel, and he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thine old age, for thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, have borne him. And Naomi took the child, and let it in her bosom, and became nurse unto it. And the woman, her neighbors, gave it a name, saying, there is a son born to Naomi. And they called his name Obed. He is the father of Jesse, the father of David. Okay, so the significance of the story of Ruth, okay, through, all right, Boaz, where you get Obed, and Obed begat Jesse, and Jesse begat King David. All right, but Boaz was a Judite, all right, which means that King David, all right, was a Judite himself. Okay, so just something that I was thinking about, but you can see that the children of the that come out of our loins can actually look like the other nations, and over the course of time, depending on the woman that we deal with, all right, they can become to look more darker, or maybe fairer skin, okay, some type of shades of brown, maybe chinky Chinese eyes, but the father of that child determines whether it's a Israelite or a heathen. Okay, so you can have a Bruce Lee walking around that might look like the other nation, but you know it'll go back to an Israelite man. So you know, so that's ultimately the significance of the story of Ruth. But that's something I just thought through the Holy Spirit. You know, I ain't just looking at that. You know, just something quick that I was thinking about. I didn't mean to make it too long. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it right there. But Lord willing, this was edifying to the Lord's elect. Something I was thinking about, because all right, you got Israelites that have been through the diaspora, have been scattered amongst all the other nations, okay, that are amongst the heathens, okay, and then they go back to Israel. All right, so you know this is also a part of the 100% truth, the doctrine. All right, and it's something the apostle elders taught us. All right, it's something that we have to teach as well. If anybody comes up, you know, you got to try that spirit and see if that spirit is a Israelite or a heathen. You know, all right. Don't take everything for face value. Okay, all right, because doing that can mean shutting up the doors of heaven unto a Jake, and that's, you know, completely wicked. All right, so. Hey, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shema Bashai, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and is on to the next. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. Lord willing, you edify. Shalom.